Hey guys, it's Robert from MMORPG.com, and I have a pretty exciting video for you today. We're going to be talking about the Gemini X. It's Cougar's latest PC chassis, the power of two as they like to call it. It is a dual PC computer chassis, meaning that we are actually housing two computers in that big boy right there. The side that's lit up like a rainbow unicorn, that's actually my gaming side of my rig with an RTX 2080, Ryzen 2600X overclocked, 32 gigabytes of HyperX Predator RGB memory, and Cougar's latest 240mm radiator, the Helor. You'll be able to see that in there. We'll have an article about that coming for you later this week. On the dark side, which is dark because I have questionably bad cable management skills, we have a mini ITX build. Jammed inside of that thing is two power supplies, an ATX and an SFX, three 3.5-inch hard drives, three 2.5-inch SSDs, the mini ITX board, a Ryzen 1200 on an air cooler, and a GTX 1070 Ti. This is the build that I have that not only powers my home media center for all the movies for my kids, but I also use it to stream on Twitch using the NDI instead of the stream capture card, but you can use a stream capture card as well. So the Cougar Gemini X isn't quite as big as I thought, coming in at about 40 pounds from my best estimates. It features premium aluminum and tempered glass materials, both measuring in at 3mm thick, which is over twice as large as most standard cases. Coupled with the thick rubber feet at the top and bottom of the case, it gives the Gemini X a really premium feel, which is good considering the hefty price tag. The initial awe of the premium feel, however, does take a little bit of a hit over the lack of case fans with the Gemini X. There simply aren't any, and for a $600 case, that seems a bit of a weird design decision. Cable management is a little challenging, and part of that is due to the fact that space is limited between the two sides, and managing two separate computers between that space can be quite challenging. I have to give props where they're due, however, as the solution of shoving all the cables between both sides is pretty ingenious, even if it was difficult to manage. The mini ITX side has a lot of things going on inside of it. There's a lot of components jammed in there, which makes cable management difficult. There's not a lot of space to maneuver. The front I/O is a thumbs up for the Gemini X, featuring two 3.0 USB ports, a USB-C, and headphones and microphone jacks for both PC builds. The cables for the front I/O could have been routed a little better, however, as the placement is difficult to hide and detracts from the overall look of a clean build. Airflow is phenomenal on the gaming side of the computer, with the ability to have an in and out fan configuration of two intakes and two outputs to provide nice laminar airflow through the chassis. I personally opted for a positive pressure setup, with all fans being intake, which allowed me to have intake on my AIO radiator as well as intake fans blowing cool external air directly onto my GPU, lowering my average temperatures substantially and never seeing higher than 65 degrees Celsius in normal gaming sessions. All in all, the Cougar Gemini X is a great option for people who need dual PC setups for content creation, streaming, or other productivity work. It's obviously geared towards people who can afford to be purchasing two higher-end systems with its hefty price tag, but provides a clean and sleek package for your hardware. If you're in the market for a chassis that can house two builds and you don't want a Corsair 1000D towering over your workstation, the Gemini X is the solution you're looking for. So once again, that's what we learned about the Gemini X, and you're going to learn a lot more in the article that we have posted on MMORPG.com. So head on over there and check out that article, and stay tuned for us for more videos of awesome hardware. See you later.